Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So Ohio State's offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. And here we go, Wolverines and Buckeyes. Everything that's gone into this game for 365 days is about to play out right now, Kurt.
And there's just something right? When you look out on that field and you see the colors on the field competing against each other.
Oh, and he fumbles. He quickly lands on it and prevents the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, the defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Well, not a single player or fan on either side, Kirk, has forgotten what happened the last time they played. It was Ohio State in a rout.
Chris, it was just one of those days where everything was clicking for the Buckeyes, offensively making...
You cannot escape defense with a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. The Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, two. their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move the defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To throw, it's Davis. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Trying to get the throw off. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. They put something together in this drive. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a 4th down.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
On the ground, it's Marshall. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan. And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Michigan 14, Ohio State 0.
Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. With the return, it's Lions. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Michigan 21, Ohio State 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a handoff. Eludes a tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
fighting off the defender. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Receiver makes the catch, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
Ohio State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Change of direction. Tackle, but first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Wolverines with first and 10 here.
for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Powers through the tackle. Refusing to be stopped on this play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Marshall. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Bringing it back, it's Lions. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense is back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They'll hand it off. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They're going to run it here. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Powering right past the defender. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
At the 9-yard line, it's third down.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
35, Ohio State, 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And they're able to get him down. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They finally corral him at the 1. And the Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Michigan, 49. Ohio State, 0.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. That'll be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Great move in the open field.
The return brings it out to the 35. And the Michigan offense will take over.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the...
Powerful running into the secondary. What a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. Michigan to stretch the lead. The route.
Michigan, number 35, with the carry.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Michigan, 58, Ohio State, 0.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
caught on the outside. It's Wallace. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
He's tackled. Yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runs right over the defender. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.